Hello, lovely team of people or friends, select for you now. We're going to be doing something a little bit, not quick, but there's going to be lots of movement to start, and we're going to be holding positions, like off positions. It's going to take focus, and then we're going to do a really lovely sort of wind down. So it's going to be moving in stages. So if we just stand up to start with, so I don't want you to get too bad. Bring your feet together. Out. Give everything a little bit of a shake. As though it's like you've got snow on you. Let's use that terminology. There's snow on you and you're shaking it off. And just imagine that it's all the things that you just get rid of before you start. Just give it a bit of like me here. The heel of the shoe. And then get yourself nice. Just want you to close your eyes. So just soften all the features on your forehead. Eyelids heavy. Let your jawbone be nice and soft. Your arms down. Ensure that your tailbone is underneath your body and you're not popping your hips forward or chest into your pelvis. And I just want you to take a nice, long, slow cleansing breath in. Breathe in. And just part the lips and just let everything leave. Feel your feet root as you let the breath go. Nice inhale again. Parting the lips and letting it go. Inhaling that energy to the base of the spine, all the way down. And then last time, parting the lips, just open your eyes, or if you wish, I'm going to be moving. So we're going to inhale and just reach the hands up really high over the head. Allow the tummy muscles open here. Just reach up. Extend the spine. Just enjoying a nice reach, feeling it pull from the hips as well. Just let the heat intestine movement to increase the stretch down the body, as though just waking the body up first thing in the morning. A big deep breath into the stationary position, and just take the hands back up, breathing in. Look up at the hands, retain, and on the exhale, bring them back down. Last time, just simply like that, big deep breath in. Up. Exhale. Back down. We're going to inhale. I want you to come up onto the tops of your toes. Your hands. The pelvic floor muscles in and up into your body. Exhale, back down and let the hands go. Now back up straight away. Inhale, back up onto the tops of your toes. Feel that pull up through the body. Pop the feet down, a little bend in the knees. Just let your hands drop and back up. So you're going to take a breath. Onto your toes. Back down, coming down, and just let the whole body sweep forward so you can feel stretch happening in your spine now. And inhale, take the hands back up. Taking the light up. Come up onto the tops of your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and back down. Last time, like that, inhale, taking your hands up. Onto the tops of your toes. Exhale, back down. Forward fold. Let the head fall forward. Heavy neck, heavy shoulders, and feel that expansion across the back. couple of nice soothing breaths while you're almost relaxing into it. Even though the legs are active, we just want to relax into it slightly. Breathing. Fresh blood in towards the head. Place the hands on the knees, lift the head, take the chin up. Contract. Exhale, round through the body. Reach over the head again. Back onto the toes. Hold here, let the breath go. Really pull your pelvic floor into fine balance. In. Down again. Then forward. Take a moment just to let the body relax. Hands onto the knees, lift the head up. Back and around, reaching through the back. Up. Last time, onto the tops of your toes. Variation, we're going to come down onto our heels, bend into a chair and just hold the position. Knees apart, heads lifted, reaching up, out from underneath the arms and the rib cage. Don't stop breathing, make sure the breath's still moving. Breathing in. And straighten up and let the hands release. Inhale, take the hands back up. Onto your toes. And back down. Be gentle with the knees if you feel that they're uncomfortable. And use our pelvic floor here to pull up and in. If you feel you can go one step further, don't worry. If not, you just do one toe at a time. If you feel you can both up onto both toes and back down, just want to do it 3 or 4 times. You can do one foot at a time. You don't want to do them all together. Quite challenging that bit. And back up. And release. Shoulders rolling. Motion get bigger. Lift through the body. Lift out the hips. Knees bend. Then take the hands over the top and stretch and drop. Over and drop. Inhale and exhale. In and again. This time. Down behind the body, pull the hands together towards the tailbone. Back your tummy muscles, engage the shoulders apart, take your chin up. Breathe. Try and expand through the chest with the inhale. And exhale, just keep that position, pull up through the tummy. Inhale with your hands in front of your heart. Exhale, contract through the tummy, round through the back, push the hands out in front. Start to do big movements through the arms. And let's add breath in, inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, inhale. And take the hands over the head. Very nice, big, slow movements. Really feel the motion in your back. Take it behind. Feel the stretch. And behind. Stretch. And forward. Then we're going to hold it behind. So we're going to take it behind, leaning in, pull the tummy muscles in, feeling all engaged through the body, and then bring it forward. And then just let your arms drop. Just roll. Hands back together behind your body. Moving away, opening the chest, exhale. Inhale, hands lattice together in front. Exhale, out in front. I'm going to take it up this time. So I'm going to inhale from the inside of the figure of 8. Exhale down. And then we're going to go back the way we came. Down, up, middle, back the way we came, taking ourselves in different movement patterns we're not used to. Your hands over your head. Now you've got to remember which way you went around before. We're going to take it back the way. Take back, simply holding that coordination and then hold at the back. Taking that breath. Stay here, lifting the chest. Back. The arms come down and let them just do a sort of figure eight, just very heavy. Let the knees have a little bend. Very gently. Just bring your hands onto your waist. And all we want you to do is with the chest, and to let it rest. So even though it looks like you're doing it, you're actually lifting the shoulder through. So what's happening is the top of the rib cage, is actually leading the weight, pulling in and shoulder blades that you're doing lots of work. Change your direction. So a lot of sensation, it's not something we do, but it's kind of doing this, but in a rotation. Let the chakras in the front of the body, let that energy flow through the body through the spine. And then, same as do, just give yourself a little sweep. Movement. Take both hands up again, reach up, lattice together and push through the fingers. I'm just going to bring the arms down. Just let your head fall against that arm and just increase the movement through the shoulder. Try and put your tummy muscles in tight, let your knees be not overly engaged. Breath is relaxed. Relaxing in as though you're lying in the sun, one hand over your head. We're going to take the hands up, let's do that on the other side. So it's work going on, but we're not pushing it, it's more passive. Just using the shoulders, we need to get more for activity. Breathing. Breathing. One more time, breath in. Nice and tall, push the hands up. Take the hands down and place them against your spine. Thumbs up against the spine, support the back. Just tilt that tailbone up behind us, bend the knees and lean forward. Stay in this position, try and straighten your legs and just keep your back supported with your hands. If you want to go one step further, you're going to release the back, lattice the hands together and push out. Now, if this is too much, you can put your hands back, or you can bend your knees. Just out of this. Using your tummy muscles to support that long spine. Breathe in, expand the chest and the tummy. Exhale, draw your belly button back. And keep your hands at eye level. Again. Stamina. Staying here, exhale. One last time, breathing in. And on the exhale, bend your knees, let your back arch and drop your foot down. Just let that lower function happen near the top of the hip and through the middle of the back. Just let your arms drop again. Breathing. Long breaths. Actively relieving tension with your mind and your body through. One more breath. Just coming down onto all fours in your own time. Hands underneath the shoulders. That front of your heart opening up, taking in air and energy, breathing in. Now exhale, contracting round, look down towards the pubic bone, look down towards the pelvis, round through the back, pulling your tummy muscles in. Stay here, push through your shoulders, push your hands into the ground, high into the ground, feeling very rooted, very grounded position. Energy comes in through the hands, down the spine and back through the feet. Nice circuit in the bottom. And again, breathing in. And letting go, bringing your head back to a neutral position. Dig your toes in, take your thumb towards your heel and heel round. Let the body sink into a down dog. Breathe in. And just walk through your feet on ease. And we're going to just sink into the side for a few breaths on each foot so you can have a nice stretch in the back of the legs. So push your heel away from you and hold that position. With the breath, you're pushing away from the hand, the weight comes over the back of the body. Inhale. Root the feet down. Exhale. The tummy hollow, breathe in. Focus the mind, exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Transfer the weight over to the other side in your own time, in your own breath. Push the hands away from the shoulders. Exhale. Exhale. Support the spine with your muscles in the tummy. Pull them back towards your Wellington. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both feet down and gently, very gently walk your hands back. Knees are bent and fall into a forward fold with your knees bent. Let your back release, really let your body drop down. Feet are rooted, weights in the points of the toes, heads loose. Breathe here, just enjoy the breath. Your hands on your knees, let's take your head up. Exhale, contract, round, lifting the tops of your toes again, hands coming up. Look up through your pelvic floor, find your spot C, look at but not see in front of you, and just hold the position. Look through the legs, allow everything to contain itself within the body, supporting this time. And breathe in deep. And let the breath lead. Really relaxing the body into the ground, but arms to engage, breath is to move. Focus and concentration. Breath go. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale, place those heels down, pop into your chair and keep the arms up if you can. Hold the position. Lift your chin. Down. Focus the eyes. Try to resist the urge to drop the hands. Exhale, leaning forward, straightening the legs slightly, extending the body, and if you feel you can straighten the legs, you're going to reach out. Your arms are going to feel like they want to drop. Heads lifted, looking forward, elongating through the spine, reaching. 3 long breaths, and then you can breathe in. And in. And out. One last breath, breathe in. Bend your knees. Weight down. Release back. And drop. Think about inhaling into the lower back to the top of the hips and really expanding and feeling that air, that energy, that movement massage the lower spine. Arms are heavy. You might want to let the eyes close for a second. You feel that you're capable to, you can straighten the legs. Don't worry if you want to keep them bent still.
Your eyes are closed, just think about your balance points in your feet. Spread your toes, your rooting, this is the point where energy comes into the body, so let's really let the feet really feel themselves against the ground. Try not to let your insteps collapse, let's push through the little toes. Let that body be heavy, let that head get heavier, weights in front of the toes, you feel the backs and knees opening, so just allow them to let go of the resistance. Passive. Big deep breath in. Exhale, let's bend our knees slightly and walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog. Hands against the ground and push away from them. Able to bend the knees, which is fine, but your main focus is, so let's push the weight away from the hands and think about, while the fingers are on the ground, rotating your biceps, just that subtle rotation towards the sky. You'll feel your shoulders kind of sink into place and support your back and your body much better. Reactivating muscles better. Feel you can straighten the legs, allow them to straighten, but if you can't, don't worry. Big deep breath. Out. And out. Take one last lovely breath in here. And then exhale, just take your time to come down towards your knees. Drop your body weight down and drop your head down on the mat and just drop your arms into your lap. This is your time for a few minutes. Well, not quite a few. No more than a minute, just to sit in a position where the shoulders are soft. Feel you need to keep moving, just let your bottom move across your heels. Feel you want to be still, then find that stillness. It's a good place to be when it's still. And sometimes very hard to be still. Just relax the face. Settle into the pose just for a moment. Long breaths. More long, deep breaths in and out. Inhale. And exhale. Gently lift onto your knees. Let's take the hands up and just release the shoulders. Stretching through the spine. And just dropping the hands down. A moment just to reset the levels. Just give your shoulders gentle movement. We are going to go into a position where they're challenging on the shoulders. Enjoy each rest if your knees come out to the end. Perfect. So we're just going to come down and you're either going to come onto your knees or if you feel like you can. Plank. Now you choose which one you want to do. Position for your tummy muscles in. We've got 3 breaths here. And we're going to come out and go back in. So let's take a breath in here, push through your hands. Lift your head if you can. Exhale, suck your tummy muscles in towards your spine. Use it to support your body. And again, breathing in. And exhale. One more breath, just like that. Exhale, bring those knees down and sink back into your child's pose and release the shoulders. Just have your arms out in front of you for a moment. Feel with the arms out in front, just
and it's in towards the front.
Just letting your body get heavy and let the arms have that movement. Without trying too hard and too much pressure. And moving the arms down towards the side of the body, just for a second, just to release them. One more breath. Slide your hands forward.
Hands back. Again, always put your knee down, you can always sink into child's pose. Big moves on the shoulders and we haven't done them for a while. Onto the shoulders, lift the knees off if you feel you can. Activating the muscles here and underneath your. Through your hands, feel it move across from shoulder to shoulder back to the hand. Use your tummy muscles. Feet are just slightly apart. Lift your head if you feel you can. If you drop it, you can feel your whole body drops. Just engage. Any pressure on your neck to be here. And out. And in. Squeeze the tummies and out. Stay here, just keep yourself nice and rooted here through the hands. Do more breaths. And yourself for a bit further. And breath go. Last time, breathing in. Place your knees down, well done. Reach the body down and stretch the arms out in front. Keep that motion engaged with the arms out. Stretch through the arms there. Place your head down on the mat. Breath moving. Breath, keep it in and exhale. Feel your hands spread against the mat. Now drop your arms down by the sides of your legs just to release the shoulders. Enjoy the quietness and the stillness of it. I've got a couple more difficult moves to go, so I want to just take this time to be still. Strength, and you don't have to be moving all the time. A lot of stamina to hold a position for a long period. More breaths. Now very gently, back onto all fours. We're going to take the feet quite wide apart, knees up. Either stay on your knees, but we are going to twist onto the hips. So what's going to happen if you can, you're going to come up onto your bank and you're going to turn. If it's too much, you can bring one foot in. On your knees, turn, bring one foot in, and just let your body sink so you haven't used your core muscles to hold. You've got those choices, of where you want to be. Some of you are going to be here. This is a tough move. You're going to feel the pressure in your shoulder and your arm. Just ensure your arms and your shoulders are in line with each other. And just place your hands on your hip with your elbow facing to the ceiling. Concentration is here, so not dropping, try to squeeze your tummy muscles and hold. Well done. I haven't done this for so long, but we have to see what the strength's doing these days. Let's take a breath in and out. I think I'm finding this easy, you're wrong, so don't worry. 2 more breaths. In breath. Down whenever you need to. Let the breath go. Last time, breathe in. Hand down, rock the body back and release. You're going to feel a lot in one shoulder there. The shoulders are going to be under a lot of pressure today, so make sure you take time to release them. Let them out in front of you, let them stretch, and then just let them come down by your sides and release. Stay down here, just enjoy the breath for a moment, just enjoy the absolute stillness. Don't have to do anything for a moment. Breath is long. Last breath. And gently lift back up. Don't worry, we are going to do some much softer movements as we move through the hands. Make everything so you can stay on your knees. Whichever you've chosen to do, you can twist. And if it's too much, you can bring your knee in, you can drop your hands. Concentrating on this area here, so whatever works for you. Now, if you can, and you feel, if you need both hands down for support, understandably, we're not down on the elbow. The reason we're not down on the elbow is because I find it better for most people, because of the shoulders and the strength, actually having the hand there is a little, sounds a little bit odd. Both find it's less pressure on the elbows as well. That's a rigid support. I'm going to use a way of putting it, but you'll find it very different. Just having muscles engaged here. Then again, breathe in. Relax this, so push the hands up. And last time, elbow level with the ceiling. And back down, well done. And release. A little rest. Yes, yoga is about stretching, it's also about strengthening focus, stamina, willpower. Have to include everything. Just drop your head up, just fold your arms and drop your head down onto your folded arms. And breathe. The breath, keep moving. And this is your time to really relax. And just where you can feel you've worked your muscles, taking air into the base of your torso, all around your belly button, underneath your ribcage. Use the air as a massage tool. With every exhale, let everything go soft. Just let it release. Let the tension leave your body. Doing so well. Again. Last breath. Again. And just lift up and just let your shoulders release. Take a minute. Feel dizzy, feel nice on top of your knees. Or your legs out. Doesn't matter. Even if you're up on your knees, doesn't matter. All we're going to do is just lean to one side. If you can touch the side of one part of your body and just encourage, even if you're up here, you can still encourage that movement through the back shoulder. That's it. It's just releasing what's been doing, what's been happening for you, and then all the way back round. The other side. And back to center. And then just bring yourself down. Now we've got one more position. I think you probably know what's coming, and this is the last stamina building, and we're just going to have a nice relax. So I want you to bring your feet half muscle level with the side of your mat, or you can do your mat. Knees less engaged. Hands down, lean forward, and lift it. Body's open. more we sort of open and engage the torso, the easier. It's not going to be easy. Handle things a little bit more. If we can, we're either going to lift the knee, the foot, or both. Sometimes it just seizes, and I understand that. You can keep your hands down, you can put one to the side. If you feel you can, you're going to lift your hands off the ground. Hold yourself here. Count down. For 5, 4, bridge your tummy, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. That hip sits still for a moment. You feel that deep inside. Now let's take that round to the other side. Just let rest here. This is all happening here. Tummy muscles. Working your torso, it takes a lot of strain out. And that as well. Bring your hands forward. Whatever you've decided to do, I'm not giving you that much instruction. I've been to me so many times that you're going to understand this a little bit. You're going to lift up if you can. Find your positioning. You need to put your hands down if you can. It's just the knee, just the foot. Smile. Good. Shouldn't hurt. It's more like encouragement. Count down for 5, 4, 3. Squeeze your tummies. 2 and 1. Oh. Okay. What you'll notice is we start with the shoulders and we move down to the front, the torso, the front. The spine is so important. You need to keep it safe, and that's what those moves do. And open the energy centers. So your heels move. Just feel quite relaxed in this model and movement. Bring your feet in. You can just let the hips fall open and just let them move. Legs feel nice and soft, knees are nice and heavy, and just let your body fall into it. Don't push against the leg. So your tailbone's going to be moving, but I just want you to feel the body release a little bit. Just rest your hands on your feet if you can. Doesn't matter how low you are, but just let the shoulders fall into a more heavy position. See if you can elongate the spine rather than slumping. See if you can lift and elongate that spine. Breathe. I know it's so simple, but we just don't do it. I concentrate on that way. Keeping it all in, which is no good. Just want you to feel really heavy in the hips here. I want you to let the body just feel like it's getting lower and lower. So get your breath to where your belly button is. Let's take the air into our tummies. Expand, and as you exhale, really pull it like you're wearing a corset or a belt, and everything's pulling in towards the spine, your belly button, the sides of your body. You're going to squeeze it in towards your spine. When you've got that squeeze happening, just let your shoulders go a bit heavy, let your legs relax a bit more, and then relax your tummies. Do that again. So breathe in, let's expand through the whole of the torso. Now let's pull everything back, sides of the body, everything in towards the spine. We're pulling that corset really tight, squeeze, really, really, really big squeeze. Hold here, relax the shoulders, and then relax the tummy. And you'll feel yourself just get that little bit heavier forward. Your legs are going to start to feel very heavy, your body's going to feel heavy. And it will relax. That's what's happening in your tummy. And we'll do that again, breathing in. And squeeze back as you exhale. Let the shoulders go heavy while you're squeezing your tummies. Let everything relax. Reach the hands out as far as you can. As much as that's still at your toes. That's not the point. It's just to feel that back relax. Feel the legs go heavy. Ah, dear. And then very gently, just walk your hands back. Lift your head up. Lift up your shoulders. Just going to hold on to our feet or our toes, whichever feels comfortable. Might even just be the ankles, and we're going to go into backwards. You can stay here. If you want to, you can go. Want to go that step further, we're going to come up into the body. Now, yes, this is a very challenging pose, and some of you are going to be very ground still. However, concentration is somewhere else. So we just want you to relax your face, find a point on the ground in front of you, a couple of meters. Relax your gaze, looking but not really seeing. And then with your mind, with your feelings inside your body, take your attention to your tailbone and just above your tailbone, near your bladder, around your kidneys. And I'm just going to concentrate on that point there. Breathing in deeply. And then pulling everything into the centre line of the body, really squeezing it up against the spine. Now extend, let that body extend. Feeling the air against the spine. Now squeeze everything back so your attention is still feeling what's happening around the base of the spine. You roll out of it. Just take a breath. Yourself back. Straight. Focus. Even if you want to think that it stands wider, you can try and draw your shoulders away from your ears if you find it easy or comfortable. Your hips are doing, get your back. 2 more breaths. Breathing back your tummy muscles, really engage with your spine here. It's going to help energy centers. It's going to help spinal health. That's your legs. One last in. Oh, and exhale. Isn't that nice? Just to release. Lift your hands up. You want to let that back release just That's nice. Let it all go. So just let yourself sink. And you might want to feel like, oh, I need some ground here, and I completely understand. The real treat in a lie flat. In your own time. Just going to bring your knees in so you can roll down without falling. And let your head fall. Make sure you feel nice and comfortable. And before we do anything, we are going to stretch out and make ourselves very, very long. The spine. Nice, long. Very gently, just bring your hands. This is the last, most difficult you're going to do. Not most difficult, last difficult thing we're going to do. So put your hands on your hips. You're going to bring your feet up, and we've done this before as well. Heels away. And hold yourself up. Now this is not difficult, this is quite nice. If you are very much enjoying this position, stay here. That's fine. I'm not going to force you into anything. If you want to go a bit further, we want to make sure this lower back never leaves the ground. Pulling our tummy muscles into the ground to keep ourselves very well connected. So with one leg, we're just going to lower it halfway and hold. So automatically you're going to feel like your back wants to lift. So squeeze your tummy muscles in and hover that leg. It's half the distance from the ground to your top leg. Big deep breaths in. Just lower that halfway again and hold. Squeeze your tummy muscles in. That's lovely. Hard, but lovely. One more time. Come down and just hover it slightly off the ground. See if you can hold it here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Your breath moving. Lift your leg back up. In a minute, I'm going to let you bend your knees, which is going to be a lovely release. But for now, we're going to do the same. Hands on the hips. Squeeze your tummy muscles. Big deep breath in. Half that distance again. Push around your back in. Squeeze your tummy muscles into the ground. Hold here. Look up at your foot. You can just close your eyes if you want to. You might want to just give up. That's okay as well. Sometimes we need a rest. Deep breath in.
And let's half that distance again. Try not to let your back lift. Engage through your hips are level, everything. Good. Very active. Squeezing the energy up towards that from the root chakra, all the way to the crown chakra. Spine is very active. Big deep breath in. Hover that foot off the ground. Trying to figure if I keep talking to you all the way through, you might take your mind off the fact that it's actually not that nice to do. You want me to be silent, you can do. Big deep breath in. Oh, take that leg up or bend your knees. And let yourself rock from side to side. That is okay. No more difficult. That's it. Let yourself rock from side to side. Just let your back really engage with the ground. And your muscles. The lower back has had so much work today. Just be at ease. Let's just increase that gentle release by just bringing our feet to the right angle. Try and get your knees level with your hips now. Just get your hands out and a big deep breath in. Keep your knees knocking together and lower. Anything like me, everything just try and lower actually. Everybody's back their knuckles. Over a heat and possibly. Look towards your back arm. Close your eyes. Inhale. Then exhale. Take that breath in. Just soften. And then very gently, let's roll the knees and take them all the way. Oh. Body down, look towards your back arm. Try and let your back shoulder kind of fall as heavily as it can towards the feet. It's going to be okay. Let it be there. Don't try and reach, don't put any pressure through the shoulder. That doesn't just gravity do the work. Close your eyes again. Just imagine you're sinking forward to a lovely bed, warm. Feel stressed or a bit discombobulated or anxious. One of the best things you can do to help yourself feel more control is to down or lie down on the ground or lower back against the ground. Maybe if you're just hugging your knees or you just lie there with your legs in the air, it really will help you just find a bit of calm. Just let the body be still and relaxed. Try and have a little smile here. Just if the hard work's over and you can just rest. Very gently, let's just bring those knees back up over the body and just give yourself that hug again. You might feel deep into positive now, you might let one leg fall down, give one knee a really long. Feel that compression on the tummy as well, so let that squeeze in. Shoulders are heavy. Let's take that leg up towards the ceiling. Hold on to the back of the knee or the thigh. Try and keep the leg quite straight and just give it a gentle pull so you can feel movement down that leg. Now, if you can keep it really straight, that's wonderful. You need to bend it. Just want to feel that movement and that stretch back. Rather, if you want, you can relax into it, come out of it. You might find actually when you start massaging, you can put your fingers in. It feels really tight around there. There is they need that. Allow your body to do whatever natural or breathing. You also notice as well your nerves and you can just focus on the bottom. I like it. It's just going to show we're all connected all the way through. Just feeling that. Bend your knee. Hold on with your opposite hand, bring it up towards your shoulder, and just feel that stretch happen through the back of that. Glute open up, where we did that big move with the foot to the sides. Just don't force it, don't pull it, just feel it happen and find a place within it where you feel. Breath. Feel around you. And then just release it. Oh, that feels nice. Let's do the other side. So we're going to take the leg up on the other side, reach up towards the sky, just gently have a little pull down again in the back of your leg there. Want to just have play with the tight muscles that are there. Want to see what's causing the tightness, where the most stress is in the back of that. And to find if you have knee problems, you test the front of the knee and feel uncomfortable. You won't feel the back of the knee. Hard to take strain on top of the leg. So tightness. Those muscle groups are working hard and you can be balanced like they should. So sometimes it's nice just to have a little dig around the muscles and see. Just see if you can just encourage that leg to close as well. But don't worry. This is about just letting go of stress. There's a lot of meridians that start your feet, energy points, especially in sort of Chinese medicine, start your feet, come up through the backs of your legs and the fronts of your legs, back into your body, head. A lot. You'll definitely feel it in your health. It's good to massage the legs and the feet. Have more movements there, holding or breathing, whichever feels nice for you. And then turn and reach towards the opposite foot. That breath nice and long. Then this is where you're feeling it here. Let the sensations do the work. Where you are with it, think what's happening. You need to move. And it's instinctive. Nice breaths. Nice one. Toes move. Go heavy, feet heavy. Just breathe and just take your attention to your lungs and just feel that expansion through your lungs. As you exhale, let your tummy muscles go very heavy, sink towards your spine. Then let all the features on your face, just your shoulders, your hands, your knees, your calves. And you might notice as you've been massaging the back of your attention in now, there is a sensation of things moving or tingling. That's totally okay. Just maybe want to sit in that moment with that feeling. Maybe feeling your toes moving. Just rest your back. It's still heavy. Tummy muscles are so soft and relaxed. Breath hold. A breath moving and feeling it just from the body, a bit fresh life. Whole breaths where you really let the body just go. I want you to imagine there's someone's hand or a magnet maybe is at the base of your spine, over your body. Maybe it's just a warm, healing hand hovering over your tailbone, over your tummy. I want you to imagine that hand is drawing all the way up your spine, over your belly button, over the rib cage, up to the heart, just hovers over the heart for a minute. Just breathe in as it hovers. Healing hand giving you energy, to the breath go. And that hand and that energy and that warmth move in towards your neck, your throat, over your lips. And then just hovering in between your eyebrows, just feel the warmth in between the eyebrows. Of the energy sitting there. And the hand moves and sits on your head, the crown of your head. Maybe you feel a bit of pressure on the crown of your head as it sits there. And it's as though the hand's drawing the energy still up from the base of the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. So it's just pulling it up through the body. Just let it happen, let it unfold, feel the movement. Have one more nice long big deep. That breath go. And just open your eyes if they're closed. Just kind of bring some life back to your feet. And then allow your body to roll onto one side so you've just woken up. 4. Take a minute just to feel like 8 and then bring yourself up. And just enjoy being quiet about where you were in the class beforehand and how much things have changed since the end of it. Rest your face. Feel your tailbone very rooted against the ground. Bring your hands together and feel them touch. Maybe give them a little bit of a rub. Energy centers in your hands. Just let them rub. Energy through the wrist. Big deep breath in. Let's reach the hands up. Use those energy centers we've just created to just create a ball of safety around you. Actively saying to yourself, nobody's coming into the ball. I'm protected and I'm going to be safe. Anything, whether it's physical or emotional. Nice breath in. Draw the energy down towards the